So we are just going to keep on going. See if we can get this group of wolves at this drinking zone. And I hope we'll be able to get them at this drinking zone, because if not, we're not going to go all the way down there just to find them. Like, no way in hell. We've got other wolves that we can look at that are much easier to investigate. I didn't even check on those hares to see what was in that group, because I don't want to waste any time, because we only have about an hour and a half of daylight left. And technically we could still go hunting the wolves until 10 p.m, which is when they leave their drinking zones. And this is one of the few animals where I really only hunt drinking zones, because wolf eating zones and wolf resting zones tend to be in the worst possible places. So, and they are so skittish that trying to approach them while they are in those zones is just ridiculous. So I'm not even going to bother. For wolves, I really just go for the drinking zones. It's the only animal where I find it easier to hunt them at their drinking zones than anywhere else. Which also makes doing a census on them a bit more difficult, because their average drinking time is 5 to 8, which we don't have good light at 5 to 7 either. And then by 7 o'clock they'll already be moving towards their resting zones, so wolves are a bit of a pain to hunt. But yeah, let's have a look. See if we can find anything else that's useful along the way, although mostly I'm really here for the wolves. That is the main focus right now. We're going to be looking at, are they at the, let me actually have a look at these wolves. They are on the left side of the river. And they're actually a bit closer, they're actually a bit over here, from what I can tell. Let's see how this goes. I think this is going to be a terrible area to hunt, but I still hope that they're there, so we can finally cross those, so we can cross this pack off the list and move on with our lives. But I somehow doubt that is going to happen. Oh. We did hear branches breaking there, so that would indicate that there's something in that area. If we're lucky, it's our wolves. But then we still have to figure out a good angle to actually see them, which is going to suck. Nice little waterfall though. Do I want to pick up this need zone while I'm here? Yeah, sure, why not? Let's go. White-tailed deer, rarely. Okay. So pretty useless. Alright, please tell me you are wolves. Tell me you are wolves and tell me you are drinking here. This is actually not too bad in terms of visibility. I mean, it could be better, but it could be worse. Now, if they are here, I guess it's just a matter of where exactly they are. Let's have a look of the drone. Yep, they're on the right side of the river. Okay. So we'll actually be better off if we go up the slope a little bit. Okay, there's a mature female right there in the water. She's the one currently singing us the song of her people. There's more of them over there. I think they're coming across the river now. Mature female, young female. Several young females. And I think I saw one more mature female. Are you guys going across the river or are you just going with the river? I need to get closer. Okay, 1-star adult. Yep, go ahead. Young female. 1-star young, 1-star adult, young female, mature female. Let's write that down. Well, at least I'm happy they are here. 1-star young, young female. 1-star adult and a mature female. Which pretty much means they could be anything in terms of fitness. How many more of you are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Potentially 6. There's 6 of you. A 1-star young male. A young female. Mature female. 1-star adult. Yeah, 2 1-star adults. Okay. And a 1-star mature. Okay, we're definitely using the low fitness collar. If the 1-star mature does not answer to the low fitness caller, it is possible that he's just not responding. That can happen. Not every eligible animal will always respond to a call. But it might also indicate that he'll be a 2-star mature at some point, in which case he would be a perfect candidate to shoot. So let's just try the predator call one more time. One-star young, 1-star mature, adult female, young female, adult female. Yeah, it's only the female that's responding, so we're gonna keep an eye on him. I'm gonna note this down. Day 2, 1-star mature, did not respond to low fit. We're gonna mark these guys in yellow though, because They're not the best either, but they're not the worst. Okay. This is not a campsite or anything like that. It's nothing that we need, so we're gonna ignore that. And we're gonna move on to our next set of wolves. Which will be, oh god, they are all pretty far away from us. That would be these guys. Actually wondering... These would not even... There's a wolf pack in the grasslands. Okay. Okay, weird. That's the ones that we have over here. Yeah, they are... That's a pack that belongs to the grasslands, swamps, and... Yeah, we don't need these guys. But we need these. So let's have a look, see if we can find them. Unless we have one that's... It is annoying because we won't have time to look at all of them. I do know this one is a big pack. And these are also in a fairly easy spot. So I think we should actually go to the north a bit and check out the ones over there. Gonna start with this one over there. Hopefully this will turn out okay. But yeah, it's 6:30. We only have about an hour of good daylight left, so we are not going to be able to check on all of them, sadly enough. But the next day on the map, day 3, will still be part of the first year. So at least we know they won't age, so we can do the rest of them 5 p.m. the next day, and then we can just focus the remaining 10 hours of the day before that on looking at bighorn sheep, which should be interesting. Also, we can bring a tier 5 weapon for that because we're going to the mountains for the bighorn sheep. And that means we're also most likely going to run into a bunch of mountain goats. Now the problem with goats and sheep is that we don't currently have a caller for those. Would be really nice if something like that got added in the future, but right now we just don't have any. So as far as I know, there are also no real life callers for sheep and goats, so that sucks. And it also means that you cannot really safely take out any bighorn sheep or any mountain goat unless they are a 1-star mature, because otherwise they may be good genetics, they may not be good genetics. You never know. There's a black bear there that we don't care about. Pretty sure we've actually canvassed that one already, because I know we looked at pretty much all the black bears in this area. So let's see what we can see about these wolves. Gotta be careful that we don't get our scent into their noses. And I do think that they are drinking on the side of the lake that we are approaching from. Yeah, so we're gonna have to go a little bit further south and go a roundabout way if we want to get to them. If we want to get a somewhat good angle on them. Provided they are here, of course, they might also be at this need zone. In which case, at least we'll be approaching from a nice angle. I think this is a zone we haven't interacted with before. Correct. All right. I'm going to risk it because it's already pretty late. And I'm going to approach a bit quickly. Because we do need to get to the other side of that lake, and that's going to take a moment. What did we just spook? What are you guys? Are you whitetail or no, you're a mule deer. Okay, you know what? I'll play. Are any of you low fitness? Apparently not, and you are all running off in a different direction anyway, so no. I'm gonna leave you alone. You are lucky that I'm only hunting wolves right now. And I do not currently have the patience to go hunting for deer. Not when we are rapidly running out of daylight. Okay, let's have a tiny little glimpse with the camera. Can't really see anything conclusive. Wonderful. I also think our camera range at the moment is only 100 meters. I think that's what you start out with on adventurer difficulty. And then you can increase the range by finding all the photo op locations in Transylvania. Which is a map we haven't even touched yet, so obviously that is not happening anytime soon. That's the mule deer calling, we don't need those. Okay, I'm pretty sure if these wolves were here, we would already have heard them. They would probably already have gone alert. Because we've been walking very consistently and very loudly for quite some time now. Right now I'm literally just daring them to spook if I see them. But they do not seem to be here. Wait, they would have already gone alert a long time ago. And then spooked, if they were really over here. At least I think so. No, just a bunch of rocks. Okay. In that case, they must be at the other need zone. We are gonna grab this one, just in case. Once we stop getting blinded by the light on the lake. There we go. Whitetail drinking often. Now we just gotta find out where the wolf zone is. I'm guessing that's it. Yeah. Drinking rarely. That's what I thought. Okay. We're gonna keep on walking and we're gonna go to the upper river. So we can see if we're actually going to be able to find them there. They should be over there. The question is, what exactly will they have in their herd in terms of genes? Is there going to be anything that we actually need, or are they all going to be duds? That's the question that we need to answer. We did already find a 2-star adult, so that is a good start. The fact that we have a 2-star adult in one of the herds is a very good start. And the fact that we have a 1-star adult that is not responding to a caller is also pretty good. 1-star mature, sorry. I generally like it when the predators, when there's only females responding to the call, because then I know that there's a good chance that most of the males in that pack are at least decent. Just gonna check that there's nothing right in front of us that we can spook. And as you can see, we have lost actual daylight, so unless we are at the top of a mountain, we're not gonna get any more daylight. And from here on out, it's going to get very dark very soon. And we don't have any night hunting equipment because there is no night hunting equipment in this game, so... But this is also why I like bringing the overguard scope, because as you can see, this scope has a bit of a tint to its lens. And that actually gives better contrast when you're walking along during sunrise or sunset hours. So I find it a lot easier to hunt with that scope during low light conditions than with other scopes. But even so, I don't want to be out here at like 8 p.m. or later. It's not going to be an enjoyable hunting experience. I'd rather just roll over to the next day at that point and move on with my life. And check on them the next day. So Red Fox Resting Zone. Those are some of the hardest zones to find because they're pretty small. And their static signs in the world are also pretty hard to notice. All right. Hopefully we will be able to see something as soon as we get over this hill, for I doubt it. And remember, we need 3 wolves for this task that we're doing right now. We need a 2-star, 3-star, and a 4-star. For the 4-star, I hope we can just use the 2-star adult that we have there. A black bear at 200 meters. I think that's the same one we already had. Right? What time is it for black bears right now? It's also drinking time. So yeah, black bear at 200 meters. Might actually be a different black bear. Not that we need a black bear anymore. Like, we have enough black bears to last us a lifetime now. We have our 2 3-star matures and we have a 4-star mature, so we don't have to worry about black bears anymore. Oh yeah, we can't see shit from over here. That's a snowshoe hair zone. Yeah, we're gonna have to get through these trees until we can actually see the drinking zone for the wolves. This is gonna suck. I hope I won't spook any of them. I don't know where exactly the bear is, but I don't really care all that much right now. Because I'm not looking for bears, I'm looking for wolves.